But CJ, hey, guess what? Guess what? It ended up crazy, but still, we made it. We made it.
Oh yeah, by you too. I was waving myself. Okay. Hey guys. Hello. Oh my god. You know, initially when I was getting ready to do this, I was really excited, but now I just feel sad. Sorry, there's a freaking fly in my...
Try this again. So, CSU, senior video, theater department. I'm Sonnet, your resident 30-year-old graduate.
I wouldn't guess this video. Samantha! They know that I cuss, so
okay,
it's...
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But, like, what if we want to show this video to, like,
my children?
your kids one day?
They will know that I cuss.
Okay, that is very
Alright, okay. I want to teach y'all a new dance. I created it myself. It's called Do the Harry. Let's go. Jump to the left, jump to the right. Throw your hands up. Now
First thoughts about the department. Okay, first thoughts was, what the hell am I doing here? What am I doing here? These people are so talented. Oh man, this is crazy. Oh man, they crazy over there. What am I doing here? I can't measure up. What's going on? I'm scared. CJ was a scared little freshman baby. He was a scared little boy. But as he grew up, he started to find himself a lot more, and he started to love himself a little bit more, well, a lot more, and he ended up doing pretty well for himself. So yeah, that was my first thoughts about the department. But I feel like that kind of leads into the next half of that question. What were my struggles with getting comfortable and getting involved? In the beginning, I did not know how easy it is to kind of like get involved in the department. I did not check the call board as much as I do as far as like recently when we were like still in the building, but I did not check the call board a lot my freshman year. Like, I missed out on a bunch of auditions, a bunch of different work calls. Didn't really know shop hours that well, but it's kind of like a typical like freshman thing. We don't know a lot. We're new to the area. We're new to the school, but there are so many opportunities that I missed out on because I just wasn't attentive. Also, I did kind of live on the other campus, but still, it's a whole bunch of opportunities. So I didn't know how easy it was, and that a lot of the time, well, okay, maybe like half of the time, depending on if there's like paperwork or not, or if someone just gets positions all the time. No tea, no shade. But really, you really just gotta ask. You just gotta show up. All you gotta do is show up, do your work, do your job well, treat people nicely, and yeah, it comes together for you. It's really easy to get involved here at CSU.
My first thoughts of the department, I did not want to go to CSU at first. I was really, not excited, and then I went to orientation, and I still wasn't excited at orientation, and then I met Tate LeClaire, and my life changed. Tate Tate has been my best friend for 10 years, and I mean, we live together. He's probably waiting for me to finish this video so that we can watch more Drag Race. Moving on, basically Tate changed my whole perspective on what college was going to be. And then I came to CSU and I made some amazing friends. And one of the other questions is, what were your original struggles in getting comfortable? I didn't really have too many struggles getting comfortable because, like, I was so lucky to have such incredible friends. I had Tate LeClaire, I had Jacob Jones, I had Shay Barnett, I had Jordan Deemers was one of my best friends, Danny Blanda. I mean, I had some really amazing people in my corner. Sean Lawley, everyone knows who Sean Lawley is. And they all just, like, were amazing friends. And we had an amazing time, and all of us are still relatively close. I mean, I live with my best friend, Tate. I mean, truly, I am the true testament to the friends that you meet in college are going to be your friends forever. That's the end of it. So I loved it.
So my first thoughts on the department were wonderful, actually. Like, I've noticed that you don't really get those sour thoughts about the department until you get older and, like, more into it. But I'm sure all the freshmen out there feel the same way that I felt. I felt like my first thoughts was, yes, like, this is my new home, my new community. I'm a very optimistic person, to a fault sometimes. And I was really excited to just get a new community. I had a horrible high school experience, you know, and I was finally leaving, and no one from my high school is coming here. So it just felt great to just be starting new. And one of my main struggles was comparing myself to everybody else, which it just isn't smart. Like, I think I was just young. You know, when you're young, you can't help it. Our class was really kind of crazy. So, but everybody was weird, so I guess it was kind of fun. I met some great people. What about you, Ames? How'd you feel?
Can y'all spread apart a little bit more?
Yeah, sorry, quarantine. My first thoughts were, wow, I'm a cougar.
It's crazy.
I know for you. You getting into a fight with David Turner over volleyball.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I genuinely did.
Watching that feud play out was the most fun thing. The most fun thing.
God, he made me. I remember Bria was so mad at Maddie and I because it was the opening of Love's Labor's opening that night. Yep, and we were both the ASMs. Right, this is only when we had 2 ASMs per show, right? And
yeah, because our department was
speak. And we were out there playing volleyball against David Turner. Like, we sure didn't have the responsibilities that night. And, like, I take no prisoners. Point blank, period.
Yeah, we know.
I am a winner. And I did not win this day. And it's because we were playing too nice. Thinking back on it.
Another favorite memory, I have, like, a little notebook. Another favorite memory of mine is Children's Hour. It was the first show that I ever, like, seriously stage managed, and, you know, I will always hold that in my heart. It really showed me what I was made of, and it really helped me realize, like, yeah, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I will always hold that show, and getting to work with those designers and that cast and Molly, I will always hold that near and dear. Another memory that I love is any of my Kentucky trips with Chris and Blake. Those are some of my favorite times getting to work on things. Not even for, like, the moments in the theater, because, yeah, that was fun. But getting to go to Mellow Mushroom with Chris and getting to Half Price, literally spending hours in Half Price Books. And the drive up there, listening to Chris Head talk on and on and on about movies and books. I had a blast. It was wonderful. Any Crystal class was my favorite class. Any Crystal Kennel class. She is somebody who I will miss dearly, not getting to see every single day when I graduate, which is a weird thought. Not getting to be around Crystal. Another favorite memory that I have is being in the box office. I've worked in the box office all 4 years, from first semester freshman year. It was my safe haven. When I went in there so many times.
Off on to you first.
My funnest memory of the department was one time Sam Renner let me change a tire in the parking lot because Tandy's tire was flat per usual, and I pulled the tire out from her car and the car fell on my arm and my arm almost went off with the car, but Deontay Hall came in with his muscles and he picked that car up and I'm alive.
Oh, child. Okay. I think the most fun that I've had at CSU was when, honestly, probably like the theater Bible studies.
Theater Bible study!
Had to go ahead and put that little plug in there. Definitely theater Bible studies, having fun. Dreamgirls was really fun because I got to spend time with Will, with Jordan, with so many people in the theater department. It was so fun. Probably like one of the most fun things that I got to do at CSU. Easy, Spring Awakening. Spring Awakening was my favorite show we've ever done. I was this close. I got a call back. I was this close. I love that show. I didn't get in it, but every night that it was there, or that it was playing, I went. And I've never done that with any show. No offense to other shows, but that show, like, I already loved that show. The set, I was in scene shop theater practice at the time, and I welded some of the set because it was all metal. I was so proud of, like, the work that we did, combined with the show, combined with the singing, like, the acting. It was just everything. And I still go back and watch, like, the YouTube link. I still go back and watch it. My absolute favorite show. Literally saw it every night. Literally. Just so good. It was like, I was about to say airing, like we were on TV. It was playing around my birthday too, so it was just like everything, like just the best time. Oh God.
My favorite show I saw at CSU, definitely Eurydice. It was beautiful. All aspects of it were incredible. And then She Kills Monsters is also another production at CSU that just blew me away. It was one of the first shows I saw when I came back to CSU last year. And it had been a few years since I'd seen a show at CSU, so it was really great to see that one. It blew my mind.
Starting from most recent, Milk Like Sugar, masterpiece. We were given something that we thought was going to be awful, but then the magic happened and it got placed in the amazing hands of Beth Reeves, and it got placed into the amazing hands of such a beautiful, awesome, and talented cast, and it ended up being one of the greatest shows I have ever seen in a very long time. It was so good, and so it did such justice to me as a person of color in this department and all the other people of color in this department. So thank you to the cast of Milk Like Sugar and the crew and everybody else. Y'all killed that. Power to the people. Other show that I loved here, Peter and the Star Catcher. Peter and the Star Catcher was lit. I saw it 3 times. I wish I saw it on closing night, because everybody talked about closing night. Oh man, I don't remember what I was doing that night, but oh my God, Peter and the Starcatcher was such a good show. That ensemble was on point. The music was on point. The acting was on point. Everybody was on. There was not a weak link in that show. So good. Last show that I kind of want to mention that really had a huge impact on me that I really enjoyed. I will never forget Children's Hour. Children's Hour was absolutely a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous piece of theater. Such beautiful acting. Really, 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 really well done. Really well done. Like, congratulations to that cast and that crew, because that show was absolutely incredible, and I wish I could go back and see it. It also had some of my favorite people in that show, but then again, that's every show has some of my favorite people in it, or at least most of them. I don't know. Let me see.
What's your favorite show at CSU? I think is.
We already know the answer.
Oh yeah, what was your favorite show you saw at CSU?
1, 2, 3.
She Kills Monsters. And why?
Period.
Crystal Kennel deserves every good thing in this
that
world.
Show.
Period.
Yeah. Do you also want to follow it up with what's the best show you've been a part of? I know this isn't a question, but I'm going to ask you that. What's the best show that you've been a part of?
I'm going to hit you back with that question because I haven't answered quite yet. So, Samantha, what was the best show you've been a part of?
Tape.
And why?
Tape.
Oh, Tape. Please do explain.
It was so cool. It was such a cool experience. I've never been in a show like with that, with the topic that it was, and being in such a serious play as that, and it was just phenomenal. I loved working with Caroline. Caroline was just amazing.
She's just so talented.
Oh my gosh, just a phenomenal director. And the fact that was her first show that she had ever directed was just, it was so great. And working with Jasper and Jake and just working with them as partners was phenomenal. It was so amazing. They were such great scene partners. I don't know if I could ask for better scene partners. Maybe Caroline White, because she's always been my scene partner.
Well, also phenomenal. Everything Caroline can produce is
that's
out of this world.
By far, probably the best show that I've ever been a part of, and probably ever will be a part of. But yeah, definitely.
Well, this is so funny. So my first thought was Children's Hour.
Because you had no lines?
Oh my god. Listen, I was a star of Children's Hour. Leslie had the best backstory.
You didn't get slapped across the face.
But you're right. I had the easiest job. That was by far one of my favorite processes. It's the reason I got through Haunting of Hill House for the first time. Because that's what I do during rehearsal. Because, I was in the show for 3 seconds and had 0 lines.
There's a lot of downtime during that show.
Just genuinely, I played a lot of
I cross-stitched a lot during that show.
I got so much homework done.
I never did homework, but yeah.
Than I was in that process.
If I did my homework, probably.
But for real, my favorite process. That's so hard because I've always done so many tech-heavy things.
Well, it can be tech stuff.
It's just
obviously as important.
The most rewarding process would probably be Peter and the Starcatcher. Because just to see, things that, I built and, the teams that I led and, the opportunities I had to teach, it was just wonderful.
Yeah.
But I'd also be remiss if I didn't mention Love Slavers. Because, working with
P-Boy!
P-Boy! The fact that he returned in earnest made me the happiest gal. And that I got to arrange the flowers around him.
Yeah.
But just working with David Turner for the first time. Even though that was hella intimidating. She's such a nice person. And Bria has taught me so much. And, made me like such a good stage manager and taught me so many good things.
Yeah.
Like,
Why?
Ooh, let's do student directed and regular,
Alright.
like regular main
Yeah,
stage.
student directed, obviously A Christmas in Columbus. If you don't know it, then you haven't lived.
If you weren't here for Christmas in Columbus, I'm sorry, you're too young for this conversation.
Sorry, and you just missed out on the world. Okay, do you want to go for your student directed?
Student directed, most definitely for colored girls. I talk about this with my students, so obviously it has to be my favorite. So proud of Jordan. It was the only show at CSU that genuinely made me bawl my eyes out, so proud of her.
And my favorite show, you know, not student directed, was definitely Junie B. Jones, because I am not a crook. I am not a crook.
Wow.
Bet you don't get that one either, young peeps.
Wow, guys.
I love she chose the show she was in as her favorite show.
Yeah, I wonder if she was in Junie B. Wow. Yeah, probably, definitely Junie B. I definitely have a Junie B. I definitely have a Junie B shirt and a Junie B pin. But, like, not children's show-wise, I think my favorite show was Peter and the Starcatcher by Molly Clausen. Y'all know I love that lady. Period. I don't have to say anything else.
My favorite show that I got to work on was She Kills Monsters, without a doubt. Which is kind of weird for me to say because it wasn't a show I stage managed. It was a show that I did props for. But working with Sam Renner was amazing. And getting to spend Q to Q with him from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., standing in the scene shop, building those dragons, talking about our lives and Sam Renner growing up and our favorite foods to eat and theater and what it's like to be a professor. That was incredible. And
It's okay to not be the center of attention. You are valid in being yourself by yourself. You're valid in wanting time alone. You're valid in your feelings. It's okay to feel what you need to feel. The other piece of advice that I would give is it is okay to take your time. When I came to CSU last year, I was terrified that I wasn't going to fit in. I was scared that I wasn't going to make friends. And luckily, I met Ansley Lynn, and I knew Nick Roulan, and I met Carter Eldridge, and I met some really incredible people that showed me that it's okay that I'm older. It's okay that if I want to take extra time, it's not the end of the world. And it's okay to have fun. I'm so serious all the time. I've got to get my work done. I got to be the best. I got to get this degree. I got to move to Seattle. I got to go do these things. But it's okay to take your time and enjoy the moment that you're in. It's okay to go away and come back. Honestly, I suggest it. I got to shape my life at Walt Disney World, which is really a funny thing to say because it's Walt Disney World, but I did. I got to learn a lot. I learned a lot about myself. I learned what I wanted. I figured out exactly what I wanted for my future, and now I get to pursue that because I have a piece of paper.
Don't compare your behind the scenes footage to someone else's highlight reel. And what that means is just don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare the work that you're doing to the work that someone else is doing, because you don't know their process. You don't know how much they've had to struggle. You don't know what they could be facing to have gotten to that point. All you know is you and your experiences and what you're doing.
Remember what your values are and stick to them, and don't be peer pressured by other people.
I'm the peer pressurer.
Like her. I was really sad that I didn't spend more time at Second Story. If you don't know what Second Story is, go find it, because it's a great place. And I wish I would have spent more time there, and I wish I would have been more dedicated to theater Bible studies. So just remember your values and just stay true to your heart.
I would say definitely just don't take yourself too seriously.
Yes.
Just like spend time with the people that really value you and make you feel like good, and don't try to get so wrapped up in what like the theater department can make you be. I think
I didn't expect this to happen so fast. Something that I think all people coming in should know is that, you know, you might have had a great high school experience. You might not have. I didn't. But people always tell you, you know, college is going to be the best time of your life and you're going to make great memories. And that's true. But I don't want people to think that college is this, like, utopia. I think I thought that it was just going to be this, like, magical place where you meet your tribe and you don't have any problems, or like the problems you do have are minuscule, and you're gonna meet your true love, and then you're gonna graduate and get married, and blah, blah. That's what I thought it was gonna be. And it's not. Not to say that it's hell. It's not hell. I'm very glad I went to college. I take a lot of pride in it that I got away from home. But it's not, you're gonna run into some problems, and that's okay. And also,
1, learning to say no. So you're going to be told all 4 years, learn to say no, learn to say no, learn to say no, learn to say no. You're going to be told by your peers, you're going to be told by your best friend, you're going to be told by your mom, you're going to be told by Crystal and Tim and Sam. You're going to be told by everybody. And they're right. Learn to say no. But it's okay if you don't. Saying yes isn't bad. Even the projects that I look back on with such disdain, and because I hated working with this person, or this was terrible, or it didn't go right, or this, that, and the other, I learned something. I learned so much from all of the projects I did. Number 2, let yourself feel things. Let yourself feel things. Let yourself have a little pity party. Let yourself sit in it. As long as you get up and you get over it, but at your own pace. Because sometimes that's what we need. We need to be upset about things.
I wish I could go back, especially with everything that's happened in the past week when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I could tell myself to just enjoy the now. Stop thinking about the job, stop thinking about how this looks, and about necessarily the professionalism of everything, but cherish the moments that you're living. Mm-hmm. That, you know, that you have friends, and that you're all combined in this unique experience right now. And take that moment and to tell them, like, goodbye, and like how much they mean to you.
Yeah.
Like, don't let a day like that go by.
Yeah.